in a week. We haven't done that yet. See, I eat these a lot, but lately I've been adopting to more of like a paleo type, so it's like low carb. Now that I have a good muscle base, I can go to a leaner place. If you just want to be skinny and muscle isn't important to you, you might try paleo or keto, but I ate starches and higher proteins while I was building muscle. Yummy. Okie dokie. I'm a little more awake now. I hit a quick butt circuit, which I was okay with because I kept trying to go to actual yoga and ended up at fucking Sculpt, which is like more lifting, which is great. I always feel kind of like leaner after, but like I want to stretch my hip flexors. Anyways, because I didn't have that much time to lift, I was going to go back after yoga. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to add a second butt day like I like to do and not feel guilty about it. And just come home and eat this delicious parfait. So I wasn't doing dairy. And then recently I've just reintroduced dairy. Look, I'm trying. I'm not, but I am. I'm switching slowly to monk fruit. Slowly. Okay, we got some berries. So a cup of berries. Greek yogurt. I like a little crunch. So some lilies. Do I want to go this route today, or do I want to go? We'll do almond butter, cinnamon, and.
Look at that little. That's what the Buddha Boo is.
What do I feel like? I have this Suntella, so it's made with monk fruit. It's like Nutella. Suntella, made with sunflower seeds. I'm into this almond butter right now, so we're gonna do that for sure. I weigh my food, you do not have to, but it helps me know portion-wise, and then I can hold myself accountable if I'm like, I'm not getting results. I always log what I'm doing, but I don't really like look at it. But then sometimes I'm like, how much cardio was I doing back then? Or am I being honest with myself? Am I pushing myself? So it's nice to track your stuff if you want results and you feel frustrated, you know? Should my crunch come from chocolate chips or granola? I think I want honey in this. Do honey like raresies. I can't decide. The pressure of the camera. Little cinnamon.
Shit.
I want the chips. To be real, I want the chips.
So what about like Lily's chips is significant?
Great question, Rudy. Lily's makes an assortment, but the main thing for me is that it has no sugar in it.
So what does it have?
It's made with stevia,
okay,
which is cool. All right. I think that's the bowl. And now it's time to show gratitude for this meal and what it's going to do to the muscles that I worked hard on and how it's going to keep me full and satiated. Oh, you know what this is missing? This.
Chocolate?
Mm-hmm. Chocolate on chocolate. 37 calories for 20 grams. Let me show you how much 10 grams is. I'll have 10 later. It's a lot. It's like 15 calories. Nothing else. All zeros. I'm stony and excited. Really working on like slowing down. That honey sets it fucking off.
What are you doing?
I'm just breaking them up, you know, mixing all the veggies together. Let's spray them with coconut oil. Just turn the oven on. I don't even wait till it preheats. I already put pink Himalayan salt is like better for you for some reason. Google it, I'm not sure why. So what I like to do, I put some oil down, very little. I like to brown my chicken. Again, I have a specific diet because of my gallbladder. I mean, it is a lifestyle for me at this point, but when I say diet, there's things I can and cannot eat, and spices is one of them, so feel free to spice up your life. I'm new at cooking-ish, but this is what I like. So I'm going to a house call, my friend's house. So I'm just prepping my food. Currently obsessed with these mushrooms. I guess I'll just make all of them. So I'm gonna prep my food for my house call. I'll probably even take my protein pudding. That way I don't feel like I have to come home like ravenously hungry, or I don't get to her house because she eats pretty healthy and then start like looking through her cabinet. I just have my food. Had a fun weekend of indulging, so I want to stick to what I know works for my stomach, and I'm trying to stay on task with my calories. All right, nice and brown. Turn her down. Add a little water. That's how you get it nice and neat. All right, so the mushies, I just cut everything as small as I can because it cooks quicker and more evenly. And when you're cooking as often as I am, speed is in the name.
You just do what with this?
Coconut oil spray. So I did real oil here and then coconut spray on the others to just keep it even. I don't know. Dude, do you remember Mike that used to work at Ridge?
Yeah.
He would come here. He used to love to cook, and
Yeah.
I think he even owned a restaurant. Anyways, he would cook here a lot, and one time I turned around and a flame went whoo, and like swept this. I was like, Mike. He's like,
oh my
oops, that happens sometimes. I'm like, I guess. All right, that's it. Sometimes I put balsamic on them or that coconut aminos. But really I'm just like lately fucking with the mushrooms, and they've got protein in them. They're pretty low cal. I hope I don't tire of them. I just buy different ones. I've been really enjoying the mushrooms, and no, I haven't been microdosing. All right, turn the fire low on those, low on that, tidy back up, and then while it cooks, you go smokety smoke. And that's usually how I time it. Oh, absolute perfection. Done. Let's see how many grams that is. 800 grams.
How many grams is it?
277. I know. So here's my lunch. We got chickens, probably around 4 ounces, I don't know. I got mushrooms under here. And then I don't weigh my vegetables, and I'm probably not gonna eat all these vegetables, but like later, if I have the munchies, I can like eat this like nothing. And then just in case I'm at my friend's house late, I have my dinner. I already put my protein powder in here, Greek yogurt, almond butter. I should probably also weigh that. How much did I allot for? Oh, 40 grams. I don't need that much. Just need 30. Oh, look at that. All worked out. And then if you can like also get in your macros, great feelings. Great feeling. It's really hard to hit fat, believe it or not. I put oil on my chicken, so that works. Okay. So yeah, I have my like late lunch dinner. Why is there a word for brunch, but there's not a word for like in between lunch and dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner. Boom. God, it's like a game. I'm gonna put this in here too. That's one less container. It kind of looks like a whipped cream that way. Now, the exciting news. Since I'm done my calories, I have enough calories for a bowl of magic spoon. Okay, I was just gonna clean this up. Tomorrow I got a little meal left over.
Is that considered keto?
What?
Or is this paleo? Because it's just vegetables and meat.
I guess it's more like a paleo thing because keto wouldn't eat berries. Keto people. They don't eat any sugar or carbs. Not even from fruit. I think it's important to eat fruit. And that's where I draw the line. Because I fucking love fruit. Alright. Lunch packed. Time to have a bowl of magic spoon. How my brain works. I like organize as I clean. Can't take me anywhere without my lunchbox. I'm like, I feel a breeze, so the fridge is open. Note to self, I just need to leave a fork and spoon in there. I can't tell you how many times I've been like on the go. I've been like, can't wait to eat my tuna salad on the beach with spinach drizzled with oil. Oh shit, I forgot a fork. And I use my fingers. I'm like, wait, but I can't think unless I... Alright, which combo? I think what I like to do is I like to start with one. So we're gonna go 30 grams. And then hot tip is to let it soak. Otherwise, you'll cut up your mouth. I usually can't wait though. And then when I get halfway done with this, I'm gonna mix in a new flavor, the jelly one. It's good with something else, like blueberry.
Fruity cereal.
Stoner's paradise. Same meal, different day. Okay, today, the same Greek yogurt parfait situation. Instead of the berries mix, we went more strawberry, raspberry, Nutella vibes. I just added granola because I felt like it needed more crunch. I'm gonna attempt to make poke in a little bit with spring rolls. I got basil, but I feel like that's wrong.
Bro, this is surrender. This is like.
I started eating kale chips and then I started craving a salad with kale chips.
Does this look tasty?
The trick is though, you can't, I put the kale chips in too soon. They're gonna get soggy.
You put some chicken in there.
And that was about it. This truck was parked halfway cockeyed. It's not.
Isn't it basil?
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't see this. You think you're high?
You gotta try this. Alright. Second dinner. This is my first time making poke. Spring rolls. 2 of them are 60 pounds. Throw the spring roll in the water. Let it sit till it's soft. I've already marinated the tuna with sesame oil. I didn't have rice vinegar, so I don't know what I'm doing. I tried this white vinegar. Instead of soy sauce, I use coconut aminos because it's sweeter, it has way less sodium. And then I'm gonna decide if I want this for kami seasoning or this chili lime. So let's add in the cucumbers and avocados to the mix. Oh, and I put lemon also. I haven't perfected this part yet. Lay some spinach down. I bought basil and mint. Let's try mint. Bam. Ooh, that sesame oil's got a kick. It calls for chilies, but I'm not gonna use it. Make it your own. I can't make it a burrito because, like I said, I'm not a pro. Here we go. Whoa, I've been cooking this tuna the whole time. when I can just do it this way. So good. These are white rice. I saw my friend had brown rice ones, which I didn't see, so I'm gonna try that next. Let's try this. Oh, the mint sets it off. I like this better. Anyways, that's a fun, creative, super clean meal. I'm gonna enjoy the other one. Anyways, I started making my final meal because, as you may or may not know, it's my favorite. I got a good blitz going. Okay. Protein pudding. I use this brand. This is the Meisler casein. Sustained muscle recovery. Apparently it's casein protein, which comes from, I think, like Greek yogurt. I don't know, but it's slower digesting, and I've been eating it for a long time because it's so like pudding. I love it. Also, you may have seen my other videos. I'm obsessed with bitching sauce, and they came out with sweet flavors: chocolate, apple pie, and salted caramel, which I had when I was in New York. And I went to the Whole Foods and they had it. And then my friend Sean was like, take it home. And I was like, no, I don't want it to spill in my bag. And I haven't been able to find it since. It's the end of the day. I'm stoned. I have this bitching chocolate sauce. I ordered it. And it's a little bit more of a treat. I've been waiting so long. Okay, it's a bit more of a treat because, let's do a compare and despair. Okay, same serving size. 20 more calories, 7 more carbs, a lot less sodium. Sugar, 0, 8. So it's a real treat. And unfortunately, it's cane sugar, which I've loosened up on. I wish it was coconut sugar at least, but it's fucking delicious and it's worth it. Chocolate pudding. I like my crunch. 2 tablespoons. It's like a fun game trying to get it to match on the scale. Oh, I shot over 35. I gotta log it. But also it's teaching me to like learn the portions when I'm not with my scale. Well, here's something exciting. You only need a tablespoon. So I'm gonna add a strawberry and a little bit of Greek yogurt. I'm gonna go over my calories a tiny bit, but enjoying this is what's most important. And if I need to, I'll go for a walk with Pat. But I think it's gonna be okay. I've recently gone to the 2%. It's harder than you think getting your fats in. Well, also I'm so used to eating starches, doing more of a paleo thing these days. It's just new for me. Nailed it. I'm in heaven. All right, you get the point. See you tomorrow. I got my new bitchin' sauce, as you saw last night. So I don't know if this is gonna be totally weird or good. Apple pie on half and salted caramel on half, so let's see. Now let's try the apple pie. What will be my breakfast for the next month? Wow, I think the apple pie with the breakfast is really good. Wow. It is a bitchin' sauce week. Chocolate, almond butter, little crunch, Greek yogurt, and some raspberries and strawberries. It just worked out. And the berries are my carbs. And that's why I chose to have this meal now. Because essentially I'm paleo carb loading, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting the ingredients ready. Same as yesterday, but more tuna, letting it soak. Oh my god, the mint sets it fucking off. Same thing as yesterday. I had that fish to finish. I'm gonna add squash and fennel this time. Refer back to yesterday's meal. Pokey spring roll. Let's try it here. Give it a burrito wrap. That's so wild to me. That's it, I guess. You did it. I'm supposed to be packing, but I got stoned. I was actually craving Magic Spoon before I got stoned. I went chocolate peanut butter today. Okay, I'm packing my stuff to go to my friend's house. I was gonna cook it, but like, honestly, I don't want to. I'm just gonna bring it. I do not feel like Tupperwaring, measuring, pulling out. I got my dinner planned. I am going to Long Beach for a meeting in downtown first. So I'll have a Greek yogurt when I wake up, or a bar. Yeah, something quick. And then it'll just motivate me to get back to the house quicker where there's food. These are all things I can cook easily at her house. I got my leftover squash and zucchini. These collard greens are almost looking dead. Asparagus, mushrooms, green apple. I'm just gathering my favorite things. You know I'm not living home with these. My kale chips, my chocolate chips. I grabbed my Greek yogurt and my bitchin' sauce. They're big dip people, so I felt like it'd be fun to share the sweet ones with them. I might leave the chocolate one home. I'm gonna pack my supplements for 3 days, and that's everything. I already pre-did my food, but almond butter. I'm also gonna bring a can of tuna because I might crave tuna. Okay, that's everything. So I started packing my food and I was hungry and I ate dinner and I didn't video it. I went over my calories today. I'm hungry, what can I say? Now I'm feeling full, but maybe the ahi doesn't like fill me enough or something, I don't know. I did kind of go hard cardio-ish this morning, but I just added some Greek yogurt. Actually, I cut down my almond butter that was in it in half, and I cut the protein down so I could make room for the Greekies. But I just really was craving a sweet potato chip, and I dipped it in the apple bitchin' sauce. I was expecting that when I got the bitchin' sauce, I was gonna have a week of fun with it, which is why I'm bringing 2 of them to the house, and then I'll be over it. You just gotta do that. All right, it's a miracle. I'm doing great. Just left the Lashify house, and I'm having a kale chip snack in the car. Yes. And then you can take your previously mashed. All right, yesterday ended up being, I didn't measure anything. I didn't eat one real good meal. I had just decided yesterday was going to be my indulge day. I didn't feel like cooking my food, so I just dipped sweet potato awesome in Greek yogurt and bitchin' sauce. Not measured. Shut up. Get it. I had another dip situation at 3:30 in the morning with the chocolate sauce. I had a bowl of Magic Spoon. Oh my gosh, that was so good. What else did I indulge in? Yeah, I just like munched at the house. And I'm gonna be honest, yesterday was kind of a rough day after running to downtown and Long Beach and all that, so I didn't log my food, but I'm gonna try to do better today. Again, I'm at my friend's camp and there's so much going on there, and then I get high and I forget, but I came home and I'm back to the usual. Guess what I'm gonna top it with? Almond butter. I always like fluctuate and get on these like kicks with meals. Like I think I had oatmeal with eggs for like a fucking year or something. I'm just that way, but you don't have to be. Just a creature of habit. But I always like when I feel like, oh, I had an indulged day or whatever. My mind wanted to start kind of like creeping up on me and tell me that I fucked up and I'm getting off track. And it's my friend was like, you're at the point now where like it would take a month or 2 of me just completely not giving fucks to lose everything I've worked for, if not longer. So I have to remember that like it's healthy doing this, indulging like this, not being so stern all the time. Yesterday was the day that I did it. I'm super proud of myself. I didn't binge. I didn't abusively overdo it. Oh, I even had some tequila. I'm feeling really proud. I'm gonna take this moment to acknowledge myself and the growth You know, if I decide to have another indulged day or a loose day, I started my day fresh. That's cool, dude. All right, I'm gonna go eat. All right, it's Sunday. Chumba is still going today, but I think I'm gonna take a me day and just get back on track with eating. Yes, I could do that there. There's too much temptation. No, I didn't want to do laundry and just chill. I gotta do a lot of stuff. My stomach hurts a little bit. I mean, yesterday I allowed myself to indulge. My trainer Mike says that he has a day where he eats, you know, whatever. But because of my gallbladder and the way that I like to eat, my indulged days don't look like a pizza or real ice cream. I still like to eat clean food, so I don't feel guilty about 2 days of eating kind of what I want, not measuring, eating as much bitchin' sauce. In general, ever since Miami, New York, I've been like, I can see that I'm starting to eat like more and more sugar. So I got to do a hard back to artificial sweeteners just to get it out of my system because it's all I've been craving instead of like real foods. Anyways, I wanted a little smoke and now I'm gonna enjoy my first meal. I might as well set my intention for the day is to honor my mind, my body, and eat in a way that I'm serving my goals and myself and to feel really good when I wake up tomorrow, if you know what I mean. See you at lunch number 1. Are you guys bored yet of seeing what I eat? I keep it pretty consistent. I had chicken earlier, and yes, I'm stoned. Chicken, veggies like zucchini, squash, and bitchin' sauce. I'm back on my shit today. Also, because I don't feel great. I feel like sluggish and shit. That's what happens when you eat like whatever. My body's like, too much sugar, I think. So the great news is the bitchin' sauce is done, all of it now. So I can go back to my low sugar per day. Anyways, that's what I ate earlier. I forgot to film it. Or maybe I did, who knows? And this is what I'm about to eat now. I'm going to the beach tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I'm just gonna not food prep and go to Air One and buy food with her. I guess that's it. Showed you what I'm eating. Cup of strawberries, Greek yogurt, last of the bitchin' sauce. I checked my fats in my app. They're low, so I added some almond butter. I don't know what I'll have later. We'll see. The girl wants a bowl of cereal. Give her a bowl of cereal. Last meal of the day. Can you guess what it is? Same thing I eat every night. Protein pudding, just different variations. Today, it's the peanut butter one, chocolate sauce. I like this because it's 40 calories for a tablespoon, which is a lot. Only 1 carb and then nothing else. And then I found these sugar-free sprinkles. It's like 7 calories. It's nothing, but they're so good. They're the crunchy ones. And I put a little Greek yogurt in there. It's high protein, low carb. I still have calories and room left in my Fitness Pal for fats, but because I had a lot of fats yesterday and I ate a lot the last, like over my calories the last 2 days, really, I just went on a walk. I didn't really work out today, so I'm gonna leave 280 calories behind tonight. When I make choices that are right for myself, I feel good and confident and continue to do better. You guessed it. Same breakfast, creature of habit. I'm gonna go to the gym and have a yogurt parfait. It'll be after my workout, so the fruit will serve as my carbs. And then I'm heading to the beach with my friend who's in town. I haven't seen her in a while. I was gonna put that grain-free granola in it, but then I remembered it has maple. And I'm trying to cut my sugar down because I find that I'm back in kind of that addiction loop with it. Yes, my meal is sweet, but it is sugar-free. So we are in cutting out sugar. Honey once in a while, dates once in a while, maple syrup. It's okay, coconut sugar once in a while, but I feel like I've become more into sweets than veggies, so we gotta cut that addiction down. Having ease for myself, but I gotta go, I'm going to the beach. All right, I went to the beach. I knew I wasn't gonna remember to record, but I went to Erewhon, got some sushi. I ended up getting this like avocado, fish, and spring roll. As you saw, I made those ahi tuna things, so it was easy to log. I had a little watermelon, which I didn't log. Oh, I got some hard-boiled eggs, but I only eat the whites. Sometimes I eat the yellows, but I'd rather save the fats for almond butter. Oh, and I got these, which are so good. I bought guac too, but it wasn't good. They're super bland. They're made with cassava. I really like them. So I had that. Now I'm just food prepping for the week. I'll probably have like a small plate of it right now just to hold me off until protein pudding time. Again, I'm trying to integrate back into like cleaner, wholer food. I'm gonna have my protein pudding, but I'm gonna have a small portion of it. It's better that I get my nutrients from veggies and chicken. Yes, calories in and calories out, being in a deficit, that's how you see changes. The bottom line is what your calories are will affect what your body looks like. That's why I like to pay attention to the macros of my calories to make sure I'm getting enough protein, enough fats, because it improves like the texture of your skin and the way you build muscle, and if you're bulky, or personally in my experience. For example, how I said right now, I'm eating more paleo. Hey, good news is you've made it this far in the video and we only have whatever I'm prepping now and one meal left. Then you've made it to the end to see that I'm not very exciting. We're about to make these. Made some butternut squash, our veggies, and our chicken. Woohoo! Pretty consistent. Portion out a plate and show you what my portion looks like. By the way, great sauce. On the sweeter side. All right, this meal concludes my week of food journaling. I'm gonna have to do it again, and this time actually not forget. But last meal, yep, same as every other night. And we out. I know I said I was done tracking my food, but I made a new meal. I hurt my hand boxing today. Thought I'd share it. I'm about to try it. Butternut squash, 2 eggs, and about 100 grams of egg whites. And then, of course, I'm gonna get my carb in from that. I'm also sauteing some spinach. I'm gonna try that meal. Thought I'd share that one, even though it's after the week.